honorable members of parliament, chairperson CLC5, the cultural heads of Lango, the Awitong, and the representative of Onyachi. I should have started with that. All of you fellow mourners in their respective capacities, Rubabe, Karatuchu, may we give Rubabe a big hand. My name is Patrick Oboi Amuriat. I am the head of the FDC. In 1994, I went to the public gallery of the Bond State Assembly. This is an assembly that I had aspired to go to. I was a candidate as early as 1994. I wanted to go to the Constituent Assembly. You will not miss the towering figure of the Honorable Ben Olwa. And I picked interest in this man with a dark skin like mine, and a man from Lango, where I was educated. I went to Lango College, until Lango. And it's from Lango College that I passed with flying colors to go to Makerere University to do an engineering course. And so from that time I began to follow the politics of Ben Olwa. And as the Secretary General of the FDC has said, we bonded so well. By the way, all of us were UPC until the party was messed up. I'm not sure whether it has been reorganized. That is when we left to go to the FDC. Ben Olwa joined us and introduced the FDC to Lango. The support that we enjoy in Lango today can be counted on Ben Olwa and the other leaders of the FDC who brought us to Lango. Leader, from Dr. Giza Besye, who is now incarcerated, to General Muntu, to myself. And so, there is no wonder that today we come as a high-power delegation. It's not very common that the Secretary General and the President are in one place at the same time. It is because of Ben Olwa and his contribution, not only to the growth of the FDC, but to the growth of democracy and good governance in this country. Ben Olwa was with us in the struggle. We came to Kole a number of times to mobilize. And for him, he was totally against one-man rule in perpetuity. The Honorable Daniel Maratubo, my elder, whom I recognize so much, talked about that here. We were in a parliament where term limits were removed. And I know there are other leaders, yes, Tom and do. When we, the 58 of us, rejected money, rejected falsehood, rejected intimidation, and we voted against the removal of term limits. That is what Ben Olwa would have loved for the people of Uganda. A spotless politician, somebody who did not believe in bribery. And I think it comes from all the way back when merit was considered in election of leaders. And I think the chairman of C5 has spoken a little bit about that here. But I want to say that in the CA, we never upheld the politics of money. Today, politics is commercialized. Politics is more violent. I came to Lao to campaign to become president of Uganda. And I think you are unlucky that you never got me as your president. I came to Lao walking without shoes. Because the Amomi police, the Museveni police, on the day of my nomination, stole my shoes. And they have never returned those shoes to me. And I continue to demand that those very shoes be returned to me. I am saying this because Ben Olwa was a man of peace. He upheld politics, peaceful politics, where somebody in NRM treats that in FDC as a brother and sister, that in UPC, treats the one in NRM as a political relative. NRM stop beating us. We want to see a clean election in 2026. I have heard the remarks of my sister Josephine, the RDC. Tell Mr. Museveni that before we make new promises, we should fulfill the old ones. When I was in Lao College, Lira spinning mill was still up and running. Lira spinning mill. The cotton from Malango would be spun in Lira spinning mill. Where is Lira spinning mill today? The machines were dismantled and taken away to Rwanda. Because Lami do not need the machines more than the people of Rwanda do. We've talked about the return of cows to their Ateke. And I am speaking here as a member of the Ateke. With authority, we will continue to demand for the wealth of the Ateke to be returned to our people, whether it takes 100 years to demand for this. Honorable Minister, tell Mr. Museveni that Uganda is not a monarchy. We heard about the 50-year plan to be implemented. It's coming to an end. Now we hear about the standby generator. You people in NRM, don't you have capacity to lead this country? Those of you who are actually in NRM, if you don't, give way to the FDs. Lastly, I want to thank the family for being